We're at the Rails to Trails between Whitehaven and Jim Thorpe at the Rockport access. We're going to see a couple of ruins and a couple of waterfalls. Come along. I don't know if you can hear me over the water, but I'm going to stop here for a minute and I'm going to get my camera out, get a couple of pictures. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I could just sit here all day and listen to that water. What a nice sound to sleep by. What do you think? Just right off the trail, we have our first set of ruins. These look similar to those mystery pyramids that I found a while ago, but these are obviously for a good purpose. The river's right here. The little Barney cars and trains used to come down this way, so this, I would assume, is to support them as they came down to the river. Funny how they stand the test of time. These things are over 100 years old. And here they are, still standing strong. They're about, I would say, close to 10 feet high. Oop. There I go, tripping over stuff again. There we are. Can you hear that water in the background? Look at these rock formations. How cool is that? Rocks like that, you know, if you're in a cave, I'm looking straight up now. When rocks are like that in a cave, they call them headache rocks. For obvious reasons. Look at the nice orange there. What is up there? Iron? Clay? I don't know. One of the two. There's some orange down here too. Okay, let's go on up our little walk. Buttermilk Falls will be up here. We had some rain yesterday, so the falls might make for a nice picture today. Let's go see. Down here is the Lehigh River. It's up a little high today, so I expect we'll have some rafters on there later. I don't know if I'll be here that late, but got a couple other stops to make. But just hang in there. We'll get to see something today. Well, here we have one of the spots where they put the rafts down in the river. They just slide them down there, the kayaks and the rafts and all that, and away they go. Yeah, that river's flowing pretty good this morning. Looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, let's continue. Here we have steps. Let's go down, check it out. There we are. Yeah, that river is flowing pretty good today. And on the other side are train tracks. Real train tracks. Active train tracks. They do the sightseeing trains out that way. Here's the ramp. And here's the steps we just came down. So quiet out this morning. There's only 2 other people here so far, but I imagine by the time I leave, It'll be much crowded, more crowded, because people are going to come and do their kayaks and all that. Okay, let's go back up. Oh. Ooh, that one step was not only disconnected, but spongy. Okay, let's go. This trail is nice. It has a lot of unique outcroppings of rock and formations. It's an interesting trail. If you keep going, you'll wind up in Weatherly. So like, I'm just guessing here, 20 miles away? Look at that. I don't know how much you could see because it's pretty grown in. Really pretty. Here's another nice little spot. The sun coming through the tops of the trees, shining on the top of that rock. Nice. You can see drill marks here where they drilled it out to put in the railroad bed. And here we are at the first waterfall. Yes, it's heavier than last time I was here. Gorgeous, huh? You see they built their walkway over top of the old railroad bridge. Goes down into the Lehigh. All right, Buttermilk Falls. Pretty sight, huh? And whether it's a trickle or a heavy flow, actually I would call this medium. Can you see just off to the left of the falls the drills marks? Yeah, I would call this a medium flow. Whether it's light, heavy, medium, it's always a gorgeous spot. Here's another view. Yes, as you can see from the pictures, I did fall. And, you know, had to hurry up and get there before the camera shot. And I scuffed my knee. Doesn't look like there's going to be any blood. I think I'll survive. Oh well, that's me. Because tomorrow I plan to visit some more ruins, bigger ruins, with my drone. The weather is supposed to be almost the same as it is today. We'll see. It's only like in the mid-60s, but the humidity's really high because of that rain last night. But that's okay. It's not 90, which is great. And we have one of the mile markers. This is a long trail, and they just added on to it. They completed the connection at Jim Thorpe, so it goes down quite a bit. Here's another view of the river. Makes you just want to sit here all day, doesn't it? So look at that cut. Oh, that sucker's got to be at least 50 feet high. It's amazing. Okay, we are at the second waterfall that's close to the Rockport access point. Lehigh Falls. It's been quite a while since I've been down this way. I even forgot what the falls look like. They're not as high as Buttermilk, but they're still nice. Lee's Lukes. So I know there's another one down here. Just a sliver of water coming in between the two rocks. It's heavier than last time, I remember, because we had that rain yesterday. You could see some remnants from the old railroad bridge there and where it goes down into the river. I don't know why I was thinking that was Lehigh Falls. I guess I'm getting old. Alright, here we have the second ruin that we're going to look at on our walk today. I asked the park ranger last time I was here what this was. They didn't know. I saw another park ranger this morning. They didn't know. And I'm guessing that it is so close to the railroad bed and it's round. I'm going to guess that it was a water tower for the old steam engines. When you had all the water you wanted, you don't see any pipes around the bottom of it going to the falls or the river or anything like that. But just that it's round. So I'm really thinking that it was a water tower. But look at that stonework. I love that old stonework. And this sucker is, God, it's well over 100 years old. And it just keeps on standing strong. And right here at our feet is an old railroad tie. Okay? Two of them, actually. Let's go in the little tower. And what kind of confuses me is that there's like 2 windows in here. And then a cutout up there. Hear that? That is a very thick bed of pine needles, leaves, and all that. Thump, thump, thump. The thump, 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 the thump. Here's the doorway we came in. And here's the other window. And the wood is still going strong. A lot of coal came down this railroad. Lots and lots of coal. Okay, let's go outside for a second. You can see here some wood. There's a little char there. I wonder if it had burnt at one time. I've walked up around here several times. There's not really anything to see. It just walks you around the tower. But here's the window that we were just looking through. It works. I love this old stuff. I'm not talking too much. I'm just enjoying the sound of the water and nature, the birds. Okay, let's start heading back. Now this structure is from the old railroad bed down to the river, or maybe it was a small walkway bridge across the river. It's not that wide. It's only maybe 5-6 feet wide. So what was that for? Don't know. If there's one on the other side, it was definitely some little walkway to get across to the other tracks. But why am I not going down there to investigate? Well, I already fell once. I don't feel like falling again because that is very, very slippery down there with all the wet leaves and the dirt and the muck. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. Oof. Okay. Oh. So let's continue on our way. Right, this was part of the old railroad bridge to get the trains across this Lukes Falls. There's the trails. Wow. A whole bunch of railroad ties down there. There's the river. Okay, let's keep going. You gotta love Mother Nature. Look at this little baby. Let me see if I could get down there without killing myself again. We got some more coming down the river. Ouch. Yes, my knee hurts where I fell. That's okay, I'll get over it.
Oh man, you alright? Got him.
Hey, we got a couple kayakers up there. They're in the kayaks. They look like they're just about ready to go. So let's hang out for a minute. They'll be coming down any second. Oh, I see a paddle going. Here he comes. I got some nice whitewater today. We're at the little bend right here where it's moving good, but it's not too choppy. Whoops. Here they come. 3 of them. I'm glad we got to see a couple of them. One, two, three. Here we go.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Doing great, thanks. You feel
I don't know, I've never been a kayak type person. I like big boats. Hi. Yeah, down there by Jim Thorpe, we got a lot more rapids. They'll have a blast down there. I don't know how far they're going, but they're going to have a good time today because that rain yesterday really made it nice. Okay, let's go back up here. Yes, I slipped on the way down. I didn't fall down, but yeah, I slipped. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, I have to go over that way. Let's go this way. I don't want to stand on that slanty rock. Everything's slippery from the rain before, from the last night. Okay. There we go. Hey, I didn't fall. Yippee! Well, I'm going to wrap up this video now. I hope you enjoyed it. I did too, even though I fell. But I need to go put some ice on this when I go home. It's starting to swell up a bit. Anyhow, hope to see you soon. Peace, baby.